Hey, and welcome to my Let's Play of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I chose this LP because, it's not exactly an RPG, but it's quite as good as one, and, it's a great game to learn to play. I actually was into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Phase and anime thing when I was a kid, and this game felt so difficult back then, but now, being older and getting some more experiences, it's not as hard or as bad as I thought it was. But, we're going to continue with going on here. Of course, you got your first start menu. New game obviously starts a new game. Load obviously means you're going to load a new game. Two-player duel, you can duel another player with a controller. Trade cards from another memory card to another. And option just changes stereo to mono. For me, I'm going to start a new game. And it's going to ask you the name. And because my YouTube username is way too long, and I never use my YouTube username anyway to name characters, I'm just going to call myself Hikari. Am I sure my name is Hikari? I'm definitely sure. And my duelist code has been recorded, and I can't duel with the same duelist code or trade with the same duelist code. So you want to make sure that that doesn't happen. Wow, some dude here with the light. Should I be concerned? Should be a little bit concerned. Wow, look at his beard. It's kind of weird. This is it. I found it at last. The forbidden treasure of the ancient sorcerers. Sorry about my terrible voice. I can actually have a cold. But obviously this is a bad guy based on his laugh and him looking at a wall full of hieroglyphics. But there's some type of ancient power that he's discovered and other stuff. I don't do spoilers. Never do spoilers. Intentionally, anyway. My dear prince, are you going to the city to play cards again? You are of royal blood, walking the city dressed as a commoner. Have you no shame? Quite frankly, I'm embarrassed. Okay, obviously this dude wrapped up in so much stuff that I don't know how he can see or speak, is ashamed of me because I am a prince. Last time I checked it was a girl, but okay. I'm a prince that is choosing to run around the streets, not dressed as such. Now, I have an option here. I can run away and don't have to listen to him bitch and complain about it, or I can keep listening and still have the option of running away every now and then, and end up going back to my room where there's the main plotting poles. It's just like that, but for me, because it's my LP, I'm gonna run away. I want to keep listening. Wait, stupid prince! I can't take his face seriously. Look how big his eyes are, like dinner plates. Perfect circular dinner plates. Drat, he's gone. They are like perfect dinner plates. Okay, so this is our main map. You got the Pharaoh's Palace, which we just came from, the shrine, the card shop, town plaza, and the Duel Ground. First things first, because before we do any moving around, I want to save. Because stuff can happen, and never know when my computer can be like, F you. I don't want that. And obviously, you can build your deck here with the cards you obtain through other battles and your current deck. You can return to title, or you can leave shop. But I want to see, before I get into a battle, what cards I have. Now, this is the chest, obviously. It shows you what cards you currently have and what cards you have obtained through battles. You see the screen right before you get into a battle, by the way. For me, because I want to know what type of cards I have, I press select twice and it sorts by card type. I think I got a decent deck here. It's pretty insect heavy. Okay, Mystical Moon increases the power of beasts. It's an equip card. That's a good card. Dark Hole's not that bad, and Umi's not that bad. Hopefully, I get better cards along the way. Hello. Alright, fat dude. We're leaving your shop. I'll explain more about that menu when we get into a battle, actually. But we have a lot of options. We can go to Town Plaza, we can go to the Duel Ground, or we can go back to the Pharaoh's Palace. And just for giggles, I'm going to go back to the Pharaoh's Palace, see what happens to that turban dude, see if he gets mad at me. What if he does? I don't care. He can run away again. Don't you hear you yell at me? Prince Hikari, you've returned. Dude, I'm a girl, but I'll accept it. It is well into the night. Please return to the palace. Dear Prince, if you still wish to play cards, then try your hand against me. If you lose, you must return to your room. I'm sure you will find me a worthy opponent. So obviously this dude taught me how to play the cards, and now instead of going back to my room, I'm going to just duel him. Because he's technically, out of technicality, the first person I'm opposed to duel. Oh, my dear Prince, I taught you the game. You don't really think you're going to win, do you? Prepare yourself. Okay, now to explain the screen better. By pressing select, you can sort it by different types of orders. I'll explain each one. The first time you press select, I believe this is just by the most recent card you get in the chest. If you go to the other card, it's just random. And sorry for the slight interruption, but you press select once in the chest region and just sorts by which card you just got from battle. Press select again, it sorts by type, defense points, highest attack points, and others. Sorry again for slight interruption, but press select one more time, and you get the, I don't even know, I think this isn't even by attack points. This is, I don't know, that one, but this is also by the number, the card number. You press right, you get what's actually in your deck. Select, like I said, is just like how it is before, except there's a random card selection. Now, because I don't have that many things to switch out, I'm just gonna head on to the battle against Simon Moran. Now, in short, the computer and me, or whoever you're battling, if you want to go that way, has 8,000 life points and starts out with 40 cards. Every turn you are to have 5 cards in your hand. The object is to not, obviously, go to 0 life points and to not run out of cards by using attack and defense. This game is sort of really self-explanatory. Right now, I'm selected as the Wandering Doomed, and I'm going to press triangle, and it explains the cards, attack, defense, guardian stars, and a little description and what it is. It's a zombie type card, hence a little zombie little icon thing, and it's really creepy. I don't even like that card. So, my choice here is you can fusion, but hopefully during the battle, when I get an opportunity to fusion, I will. I do know my fusions because I used to actually sit down and legitimately take notes about cards. But when you select a card by pressing X, you can either put it face up or face down. I like the element of surprise to see if this mother sucker is really dumb enough to attack me while I have a face down card in attack mode. Most likely they are. Okay, and the mother sucker was dumb enough to attack me. I got some options here. And I actually have a very good high attack points monster. It's called D-Human. Maybe it's short for dragon. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I think it stands for dragon. You can also attack low life points directly after your second turn. You can't do it on your first turn, which is pretty gay. But I'll take it. Simon Moran is really, he's your first duel, so he's not that tough. So I don't really think you need to really worry about whether your attack points, unless you got a 300 or 400 attack point life monster, then you would. Now here you see that I fused by pressing up on both cards. The numbers represent how many cards I fused. You can fuse as many cards as you want, but again, you don't want to get to a point where you don't have that many cards left in your deck, and you get so far in the battle that you regret that you ever did. You can look up fusions, but I recommend just writing down and see what works for you. Hopefully this works. Oh no, yes! And it worked. Mystical Sand. You look kinda cute, I guess. I don't know. I don't rock that way. Just killing cards one by one right now. And then also there's a 3D mode. In the next turn I'll intend to show you guys what 3D mode does, but basically just take down suckers' life points, and this sucker's life points at 300. Now I'm about to pwn my own teacher, which will make me feel very, very happy. If I don't say so myself. Yeah, you're scared, that's why you're in the defense mode. I'm gonna get a low entry monster to help me kill this sucker. By pressing square, you can get in 3D mode. I don't really intend to do 3D mode that often. Maybe for the last few battles and random ones here and there. But it's pretty cool to see the battles in 3D. Each card has 2 different types of attacks. One for depending on what Guardian Star you choose. And some are better laying out than others. Ew. It looks like a Pokemon, man. It looks like a fungus. No, it looks like a penis. I'm sorry, that looks like a penis on a fungus. A very, very disturbing penis. Wow. Yeah, it looks like a penis now. Definitely look like a penis. That got put by a Pokemon. But 3D mode is not that bad. Really, it's not. What I do recommend after every battle is to seriously save. Now I can honestly end the battle with 1 attack from this physical sand, and I am. It's all how you want to do it. And obviously 1 great epicness, of course. This is the result of the duel. How many cards I use, how many the computer use, what's really life points for review, and computer. I have the S power rank, which is the best power rank I can get. I got 5 spoilers, which are star chips, will come in handy later on in another menu. And then I always win a card. If you win a gold, you always win a card. I won Mystery Hand, and if my memory serves me correctly, Mystery Hand sucks very badly. By pressing A, you can see all the different types of random statistics. If you really care about it, you can look at it. But I want a card, and I want to see this dude's face. What the hell, man? It's like Kakashi, man. And in Naruto, you never see their faces, and it screws with you so badly. I grew up in the 90s era, where you never saw anybody's face, and it just messed with you so bad. Like Powerpuff Girls, and all that. I'm like, oh, why can't I see your face? Is there something you're hiding? You won. It seemed that they taught you well. You've grown strong. You've won fair and square. As promised, you may go. I have nothing more to say. Now, don't go back to the palace after this point, because you'll miss out on a lot. And I'm not the one that likes to spoil things. But we have time for one more game. Still in the Pokemon realm. One more duel before the end of this episode. So we're going to do that. So we're going to go to the Duel Grounds to actually do that. Where we're going to find some more interesting plot information and stuff. But it's still building something where it has no face. Why you have no face? Why you have no face? I've been waiting for you, Hikari. Jana was also here a few minutes ago, but he's gone now. How about a duel? Obviously, if you've seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, or even read the manga, or even seen any reference of Yu-Gi-Oh! Somewhere in the interwebs, this is Taya. But this is her ancient ancestor called Taya. You'll see that happen throughout here and there. And I'm going to tell you I want to do it because we have a couple minutes. I'm going to do it. Let's play. Hope you're not a sore loser. Friendship. Oh. I actually like Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. I pressed select to see what card I won. I got Mystery Hand, so it's not that bad. I'm not going to switch Mystery Hand out with anything else because I like my deck the way it is. Well, until I get better cards. Which I will explain a little bit too in future episodes about better cards. Okay, what can I use here? Tayana's not that difficult either. She's kind of like Simon Moran. Woo! Wow! Unless she fuses, which I don't think she really does much of, you should be really fine. Unless you're terribly scared of her, you should be fine. Like, unless your deck is so terrible that it becomes funny, then you should worry. But otherwise, I wouldn't worry so much. And my Guardian Star. Almost forgot to explain Guardian Stars. So quick. You saw how that the sun turned the moon card that was Taylor's turned yellow, and mine's it gained an additional 500 points. That's what Guardian Stars do. If it opposes, it would have made her have an additional 500, and most likely my card would have gotten killed. I wasn't paying attention that much, but I think I would have gotten killed. The idea is to actually get S power ranks or S tech ranks. Always get 5 spoils. Oh, I hate my deck. What can I do with this? Like, really? Like, what are you? What's your Guardian Star? Guardian Star for Jupiter would be, I think it's Mars, that would trump it and give an additional 500. If it happens again during this battle, I'll let you know. But I definitely intend to let you guys know that. Okay, Tana, what do you got for me? Come on. Give me something hard. And they're not going to get really harder. Battles do get harder than this later on. Trust me, they really do. Like, later on in the game, there's just one battle you'll never be able to win, no matter how hard you're trying to get a better deck. And it's just ridiculous how that plays out, and you're just learning cards. Like, when I was a kid learning this game, it was easier because I already played Yu-Gi-Oh! And I had an idea of what I was doing. If you didn't, then it's slightly challenging. Okay, she's already at, see, Guardian Star Power. And I just got pwned by Kariba. What? A little life points isn't gonna hurt me. But no, it's his life's Guardian Star. By pressing, I think it's R2 or L2, you can see the field while you're in your card's hand. Okay, Mercury. I think it's the sun. Yeah, I think it's the sun. Hopefully I'm right. No, it's not the sun. I think it's Venus. Damn it, it was Venus. Son of a bitch. Well, Creepo, go die. I don't like Creepo anyway. Creepo is just a useless, it's not a useless card actually, it's a very useful card to have. And I won, of course. And I just, oh my fucking god, I got a fucking Creepo, you gotta be kidding me, but I got an S power rank, so I'll get over it. I'm not even gonna put Creepo in my deck, what's the point? And that actually is all the time we have for this Let's Play, so I will see you guys in our next episode.